Hey guys, McLean again. We are back and we are learning about if, else, do, and while loops and statements and fun stuff. So let's just dive right in. Again, I got some code here. This is some similar code to what we were working with last time, except you're gonna see a whole bunch of new stuff here. So let's just start with what is a do statement. Do is exactly what it sounds like. You're telling the computer to do something and just do it. Um, in this particular case, for C sharp, you tell it to do something. You don't want it to just do something arbitrarily with no ending, because if you just tell it to do something, it'll never stop. That's just how a computer works. So you tell it to do something. In this particular case, I tell it to write this line out, enter name, and then I set my string input, which I declared right here, equal to read line. So all it does is it will continue to offer a user input, and it'll read the line in. I tell it to do this, but then you see I have this while statement, and a while is essentially you're going to tell the computer to do a while. It's called a while loop because it will do whatever you tell it to do until the condition in parentheses is met. So I'm telling it in this case to do this write line and then read it while input, my string, is not equal to a exclamation point means not, while it is not equal to exit. I could also do it to I could also say do this while input is equal to exit. So that would do every time. So let's just go see what that code does in and of itself. I'm going to comment this out. Let's go see what this does. So you'll see I have it set to do this while input is still equal to exit. Get my warnings, no big deal. Oh, mono. Here we go. Enter name, Kefler. And it ended because input was not equal to exit. That's why it ended immediately. Now if I type exit, it still goes. For as long as I type exit, it will keep doing that because it goes down to that while statement and it says, well, input is still equal to exit, so I'm going to go back up and do this again. And I'm going to keep doing it until I get, oh, look at that, it's not equal to the capital E in exit, so I'm going to break the loop. I'm done. That's how you use a do statement and with a while condition. Let's go over how to use just a while loop. So you can do while input is not equal to exit. This is another way to do the same thing. While input is not equal to exit, write line, enter name. I think I can type today. Write line, enter name, input equals read line. And so this will do the same thing, except it'll do it while input is not equal to exit. So once input is equal to exit, it'll break. So let's see how this works just to confirm. Unassigned local variable input. Oh, if you're going to do it this way, you have to assign input equal to, just like that. You just set it equal to nothing so that it knows what it is equal to, because to assign it to not assign it to anything would, it just like that means it's storing garbage there, so it's unassigned and that would cause an error. So Kefler, and this is doing exactly what we thought it would. It's just going to keep running while it's not equal to exit. But once I type exit and hit enter, then it ends because the condition has been met, and therefore I'm going to stop doing it. Okay, so that's that. Now let's do this. Let's just do a write line. Enter number. And we're gonna set input equal to read line. Again, just one time. And then you'll see I have this code right here. This is an if statement, and an if statement is exactly what it sounds like. if, and then you have a condition. If the condition is met, I open this bracket and I'm going to do whatever code is in here. So in this case, I read in input and I have you enter a number, and then this code will read if the string that you just entered, if input is equal to mu.toString. So mu is a decimal, and the decimal is 12.289. So if input is equal to exactly 12.289, I'm going to write out match mu. Else if, an else if statement is essentially taking the case that, this was not met. Let's say this was not met. So then I drop into this else if statement, and this is going to perform another condition test. It's going to test if input is not equal to mu.toString. I could also do just else, and else would mean if I had just else here, there would be no condition. So it would just be else. It's going to write out no match. So pretty much if input is not equal to mu.toString, it will write out no match. But I could change this back, so else if, and then I could have another else here, and I could say just write out nothing is met. So this is a bad example because input is either going to be equal to or not equal to, so this would never be met. But if I had gotten rid of this else if, I could so let's just test it out here. Why not? Unexpected symbol, end of file. Interesting. Line 28. I have been having these weird errors all day. Gotta put that extra parentheses. There you go. Here we go. Now it should work. Get our warnings, no big deal. Enter number 12.2. No match. That was because mu is 12.289. Let's try it now. 289. We got a match. We matched mu. So that's kind of how you use these. Now, if I got rid of this else if, how's the computer read this? It says if input is equal to mu.toString, I'm going to write out match mu. Otherwise, and this is for any case other than input is equal to mu.toString. So this will handle everything that I write that is not equal to mu.toString. So let's just just to show you guys here, get our warnings, enter number 12.289. We got a match, 12.2899. Nothing is met. Exactly. So I could even type a string go. Nothing is met. It handles every other case, essentially, is what that does. So that is it for this video. The next video we're going to be covering for loops as well as the for each statement. So guys, look forward to that. Thanks for listening. Have a good one.